So yes, we're live right now. Okay. It's a pleasure to meet everyone. Hello, everyone out there. Good afternoon. And yeah, it's good evening if you're calling from East Africa. If you're joining us from East Africa and West Africa, it's afternoon. And yes, it's a pleasure to be here once more at the Africa TV. And today we're going to be doing design thinking. We're going to be looking at issues in the tea industry. And we're going to quickly, this is a lighting design term, where we'll just basically quickly look at some issues and solve some of the problems there. We'll come up with ideas for them and we'll see how that, yeah, and we'll quickly come up with solutions, ideas for some of the problems we've identified in the tea industry. And yeah, with me on the call is Lanre, co-founder of Trusty, and Wango. Yes, Wango, founder of Mason Chai, right? And yep, if you want to join us, I believe I can drop, if you're joining us from YouTube, I will drop the chat, the link to the link to the mirror board so that you can join us from wherever you are and you can drop comments to basically, yeah, drop comments, also join in this design thinking session from wherever you are. So you can be on the that already. So if you're not on this Zoom meeting with us, you can join us from wherever you are. So yeah, Larry, how are you? Are you ready?
Hi, Oscar. Yes, I am ready when you are. Lead us there.
Okay. And Wango, are you ready? Yes, she is. Awesome. Okay then. So let's go right into it. So yeah, Miro is it's basically like more like a whiteboard. It's used for design thinking and lots of stuff like that. It's actually very cool. I believe you can see my screen right now. Can you see that, Larry?
Yes, I can.
Awesome. Okay. So welcome once to the Trusty Design Thinking session. And we're going to go through this quickly and we'll see what ideas we can come up with at the end of the day. So just to warm up, in case this is your first time using Miro, welcome. Like I said earlier, this is a whiteboard where you can actually do lots of stuff, design thinking, project planning and the likes, just to show you a little bit so you can organize your workshops here, brainstorming sessions, carry out research design, strategic planning, and the likes with this board. And it's really interactive and fun. So let me give you a quick overview of what the board looks like or how to navigate yourself around this space. So this is the Miro board. I'll stick to what we'll be using. This is, how do I put it? Board. This is where you work. This is where you do all your cool stuff. I can see Larry there already. Yeah. And yeah, at this place you have more like a tax, your tools. Yeah, you have more like your tools where you yeah, you click on this if you want to select something. You make use of that tool to pick objects. On this side, you have the templates. Once you over, you see what they actually stand for, what those tools represent. So you have the templates, and if you're looking for any templates, you just click on it. You can follow these categories to search for them and then select anyone. Say you want a mind map, a flow chart, a concept map. What we're using for this is Lighten Decision Jam by AGM Smart, and it has been tweaked to move to work better for this design thinking session. So if you don't know what you're looking for, you could also search, for example, Lighting Jam. So let's just say like lightning. Aha, there it is, lightning decision jam. And there you are. So you could search for that. Moving on, you also have this. This is your text tool. You click on that if you want to type the text. And when you add any component to your board, you basically set the properties of it over in most of the time, where you could change the font, the size, the color of the text, and many, many more. Yeah. So moving on, then you have the sticky notes, what we use a lot during design thinking. Yeah, we're going to be making use of that. So when you want to drop your idea, your suggestion or anything, you come here, you click on it, sticky notes, and you can choose any color and then drop it anywhere, you know. Yeah. This is an overview of Miro, and I'll be quick. Yes, also you have shapes. So all of these boxes here, they come from your shapes. You can choose any shape you want. Let's take a star. Aha. Yeah, there you go. And you can change its color as well. Yeah. Okay, moving on. We have the line connectors. So if you want to join things together in your board, you make use of the line connectors. You have the pen if you want to write something. Don't mind me, I'm just rushing. You want to drop comments, you can click there and add a comment there. Have someone on the board. Yeah, you see, I could do a shout out to both of them. Yeah, it's a pretty cool. There you go. So I'm just showing you how to make use of it so we don't have, when we start working, you'll be able to follow through easily. Here you have your frames. And I think for now, for this session, we're just good with this. There's so much you can do with this tool. But what we'll be using mostly is the stickers. We'll make use of the sticky notes and the text. Basically, those are the common things we'll be using for this. So let's go right in so we don't waste any time. First thing is the workshop's goal. The idea of this workshop is to engage stakeholders to solve some identified issues, to design think around some identified issues in the tea industry. And some of the problems we have identified are the issue of youth in agriculture. How might we get more African youth involved in agriculture? The issue of tea consumption locally. We know that Kenya, for example, exports most of the tea it produces. So how might we increase tea consumption locally within Africa? Say, for example, in Western Africa, you'll see more people take soda, soft drinks, and the likes over tea. So how do we do that? And the issue of getting access to buyers. So within Africa, outside Africa, how might we increase the visibility of the African tea producers here to export? And these are the problems we'll be looking at in this session. Are you ready? I hope you are. Okay, so we're going to start off, the problems have been listed out down here. I'm going to start off by ideating. So this is where we're going to go straight in. No, basically, everyone here has some experience in the tea industry. We have done our research. Wango has a tea company called Maison Chai. So she's also a very, very good stakeholder here. And I'm interested. I can't wait to see the ideas that she'll come up with. So what we're going to go straight in is coming up with ideas on how we can tackle these issues. It's going to be time, okay? Yeah, you have 5 minutes, but I'll reduce it to 3 minutes. So the way design thinking works is you prevent the blockage of other people's ideas. So you're not talking, you're not discussing, you just, what's the first thing that comes to your mind on how you can solve this problem, and you drop it here underneath this board. So what I'm going to do is, okay, I'm going to give 2 minutes each for each of the problem. And I'm going to time that. So please, don't forget to add a sticky notes. You can just click, you come here, you click on sticky notes. And what I did here was I'm using some form of color coding so that we know that when we're solving for this, let's use this color, okay? So you just come, you click on that. If it's a little bit, yeah, like you said this color now, switch back to this. If it's a little bit too small for you to see, you can hold your control and zoom in with your mouse. Okay, so yeah, let's jump right into it. The first thing we're going to be design thinking around quickly is how might we get more youth involved in agriculture? Ready? I'd love to hear you just give me some feedback. Are you ready? Yes?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay. Um, okay then. So, let's see. And that we're going to start 2 minutes. 1, 2, go. Okay, guys, I would love to see you working. I'd love to see what you're coming up with. And I'm going to join in this jam as well. So yeah, no discussions, please just drop your ideas. I can't see anybody's work. Okay.
I'm actually struggling to get out the sticky note.
Okay.
I think I did it the first time, but
Okay, can you just then click on the ones I'm dropping right now? I think that would make it easier for you. So you can just use any of those ones. Time is running out. Is it working now?
no, it's not. Okay, I think I'm doing this from the Zoom platform. That's why the problem is.
Okay.
I have to go back to the main platform.
Yes.
Yeah, apologies.
Okay then. No problem.
So now I'm trying to figure out where the work. Okay, I can see.
Yes. See you right now. Wango, how about you? Are you able to? Yeah, did I just see? Yes, she's in. Awesome. Okay. I'll
Okay,
stop
yeah.
it and start again. Yes, Wango. Aha, so she's moving in. Yes, okay. Maybe I should just give us time to know how to play around this properly.
Yeah, Oscar, I think it's a learning curve, so I think you should give some time to get familiar because now I think I have a hang of it.
Okay, awesome. So yes, you can move your mouse down here and let's see what ideas we can complete. How is it going? Oh, I'm muted. Very sorry. Yes, one go. I just drew this so that you can actually follow through to see where we are to join us. Yes. So you could follow through from the sticky note where you just were and move this way. Aha, exactly. Aha. So this is where you should drop them. Yes, perfect. Awesome. And you can see, yep, you can see the last one you did, I brought it in. So yep, that is awesome. Good. So we'll get the hang of it, no problem. Everyone who did this, congrats. Well done. You all are doing very, very well. I'm impressed. Yes. Okay then. So let's move to the next one then. Okay. Can we stop on this for just a second? Let's move to the next one. And this time I'm going to put on the timer once more. And what we'll be looking at. Yes. And what we'll be looking at is we're looking at 3 minutes. So let's do this. I think I can add a smooth groove music. Let's do this. How might we increase tea consumption locally? Are we ready? Just to let you know, please hold on. You don't really need to go looking for the just inside here, this pane, this is where we are working. Just double click. Oh, okay. Just double click outside, then you can drag it in. Aha, awesome. One good it. Okay, so go. Not to apply pressure, but 2 minutes left. Time up, time up, time up. Everybody hands up. Okay, so what we're going to do now is thanks so much. Yes, I love it. I love it. I can see ideas bubbling everywhere. Awesome. And it's also good to know that we finally figured out how to make use of the Miro board very well. So what we're going to do now is for the next 3 minutes, let's ideate. For the next 3 minutes, let's ideate on how we might increase the market visibility of African tea to export buyers. And time starts now. Time up. Yes, okay, Larry's typing. Yes, 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 guys. What can I say? Thanks a lot. This is interesting. This is very interesting. So what we're going to quickly do right now, well done, thumbs up. What we're going to quickly do right now is let's have a look at most of the ideas we've come up with, and then we're going to do what is called unity mapping. That's trying to see what ideas are similar so we can group them together. And the first row, where we have how might we get more youth involved in agriculture, the first idea here says, by recognizing and funding agri founders. Nice. Second one says, by providing access to funds. So I think we, okay, two people agree that funding is very important. Yes, we have, yeah, okay, let's leave it this way. By showcasing opportunities available for young people. Okay, I like this. And then by educating them of opportunities therein. So, wow, Interesting. So looking at affinity mapping right now, you'll notice, let me pick up my pen. You can see that these two ideas are similar. So we group them together. And then if you look here, you also see that these two ideas are similar because this is on educating them of opportunities and then showcasing opportunities available, which is basically has to do with education. And so we group them together. And that is, we have two ideas on how we can actually get more African youths involved in agriculture, which is awesome. Thank you so much for that, guys. Yep, moving on to the next one. The next says, how might we increase tea consumption locally? And yes, you can see the ideas just came out bubbling. The first one says better attractive packaging. Okay, let's have it here. The next says education about health, about the health benefits. Nice, another idea. Awareness campaign on the health benefits of tea. So what do you think? I believe this is similar, right? Please feel free to unmute and interact with me.
Yeah, true.
Okay. Okay then. Then next one, value addition to improve the taste. Yes, that's a very wonderful idea. Then we have encourage innovation. Should we have this with value addition or we should leave it separately? What do you say?
I think it's broad. I think it can be separate. Yeah, because it's not very specific. Aside from value addition, there are other areas that people can innovate on, so it can be on its own.
Okay. Wango, please feel free anytime to unmute and interact with us, or you can drop chats in the chat section. We would love to hear from you as well. Yes. Remove this. Organize more events that highlight and showcase tea's value. Should we match that with awareness campaign, or we should leave it? Well, what do you think?
I think that's also an awareness. That's a form of awareness.
Okay. Wango, what do you think?
I think I am with Lanra on this one. I think it's awareness as well.
Okay. Interesting. Okay. Then we have one more. Businesses need to listen to what local consumers want and creating products. Shameless plug for PT talkers. Okay, yes. So businesses need to listen to what local consumers want. And yeah, that's really, really interesting. That's a good way of how to increase tea consumption locally. And as you can see stated there, check out Mason Chai Limited, and they have lots of tea that can fit your demand, your interest, what you want. So check them out and see if what you want is out there. I believe they do have what you want. Yeah. So now I think this is a standalone, right? I believe so. There's value addition. This has to do with talking with your consumers. So this stays on its own. Education on health benefit. I think I've seen health benefits somewhere. Yeah. So that's a merge here. Awesome. So the package the tea into easily consumable forms. So yes, I think that goes here.
It goes where?
Yeah.
No, I think it's separate.
Okay.
Because what I meant is how might we increase the consumption locally? Like,
Yeah.
in Western Africa, it's very hot. We have, like, the weather is always hot. So what I meant by packaging in easily consumable formats is that most of the tea I'm familiar with is mostly tea bags or this, like, orthodox tea leaves that you have to still, like, put inside hot water or melt in ice for a long period of time. But what if we had, like, cold teas, like teas that is already packaged in bottles where, like, if it's sunny and I'm thirsty, I can easily just get a drink of tea and consume. So that's what I mean there.
That's nice. That's nice. Okay then. So now we have it. We're going to map this together. Yes. So the ideas we have created so far are awareness on the tea, We need to create awareness and educate people, better attractive packaging, encourage innovation, value addition to improve the taste, make tea easily consumable so that it's just like buy and consume, right? There's no need to prepare, so that makes it easier and trendier for youth. And then listening to consumers, carry out user research, interact with your customers, find out what they want. Awesome, moving on. And then we also have how might we increase the market visibility of African tea? The first one is digital marketplace. Shameless plug, check out Trusty. Yes, a digital marketplace where you can easily access both producers and buyers. That's what Trusty is all about. And this way we hope to improve the visibility of African tea producers so that consumers, buyers can get access to them. Another thing, value addition. Okay, I see that here as well. Better price points. So what this means basically is tea should be at a good price, at least lower price, but higher quality, would certainly drive in more interest into the industry. Advertisement on social media. Okay. Online marketing. Online marketing. Okay. Is that, okay, confused. But yes, I would love to get some clear definition. Can that be matched with advertisement on social media?
No.
Okay.
I mean, they could be, it could be the same thing, but there are some aspects that are not in just social media.
Yeah, okay, true. That's actually true. But could it be said, could we now say social media is an aspect of online marketing? So that online marketing is like the parent.
Yeah, that works.
Okay, then reach out to international buyers through associations and their trade fair, yes. Virtual exhibitions and events, yes. Make use of the internet. Try modern customer acquisition methods, modern methods of customer acquisition. So should this be also part of online marketing?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Thank you, Wango. Yes, and finally, enforce crediting the tea origin. I'll need some clearer. Yes, please.
Okay, so I read that, so I can talk about that. One thing I noticed is that a lot of buyers that buy tea from Kenya would take these teas, put do some value addition to it, put whatever herbs and whatever they're adding to it to increase the quality, package it. But then when they package it, they now write that the tea is made in, let's say, the UK or in the US. Yeah. While a bulk of the raw material for that tea is from Kenya, but it's not even credited that this tea was like the main, the tea is from Kenya as well.
Yeah.
So I mean, because if you see like an iPhone, they would write designed in California, made in China, that kind of credit wherever the raw materials was from. Even though I would even say that they're not crediting Congo, for example, but that's a different conversation entirely. The point is that like, let everyone give credit to wherever you're picking these things from. It also increases visibility.
Yeah, I think with that, especially as well with the fact that proponents of ethical farming as well want to learn about the tea story. Where's the tea from? So that's really something that can add lots of value. So that's interesting. Okay. So, and yeah, there we have it, guys. Yep, these are the ideas we have come up with. And as you can see, we have mapped them together. What we're going to do next is we're going to go to our prioritization grid to see how we can rate these ideas on how much value they are to the users, how feasible they are, how much effort is needed so that we can actually come up with some really cool ideas and present them. And with that, we'll be done with the session. It's taking quite some time. So yes, we're coming here to this grade. And we could just focus on the screen. I would handle the journey. I would handle the movement of the journey from this board to the other board. So yeah, you just need to go up. If you're looking for it, go up. Let me see, I can follow the arrow. Yes, this one. Yes, Wango. Yes, Wango, you're there. So let me see.
It seems like I'm lost.
Okay.
Is it the impact efforts?
Exactly, yes.
Okay.
Awesome.
Cool. All right.
Okay then. So let's do this. We're starting with the first one, so you could just follow through. The first thing says access to funds. So I'm going to pick the one. Let's see. I'm going to duplicate that. Pick the one which says recognizing and funding agri founders. So what we are looking at right now on this is we have on this side the impact, and then you're mapping it against the effort that is needed. So at this point down here, what you have is that's the lowest point. So for impacts going up, you're increasing on the level of impact it's going to have. Going to the right on the effort thing, you're going, that's how much effort, how much more effort would you need to add? So let's do this. By recognizing and funding agri founders, in terms of impact, impactful is it going to be?
Yeah, to have high impact.
Okay.
Yeah, but I think it also requires a lot of effort.
Okay.
Because you like, I mean, what's the, I can't even see it, recognizing and funding. Yes. In terms of funding, that's something that, I mean, I think it would involve either an NGO or the government.
Okay.
So right now, it will probably take a lot of effort, but it will have very huge impact.
Okay. Wango, what do you think, Wango?
I'm still trying to get my head around this one. So you can come back to me.
Okay. So Larry, where would you say we place this?
Where I think that area your hand, I think it's like really high both ways.
Okay.
But I think maybe you can explain the.
Yes. Okay. So just to go over again, Wango, this is the prioritization grid, and following the format as presented by the Lightning Decision Jam. So what you have on this thing is impact. And what that means is how much value, how much impact is this idea going to bring into the industry? In this case, the tea industry. And effort down here says how much effort are you going to need to implement to make this thing successful? So down here is low for impact. The higher you go up, that means it has higher impact. On the effort thing, down here is low. This means lowest effort will be needed. But the more you go to the right, that means the more effort, the more difficult it is to implement. So what we are trying to do now is to map it to see these ideas we have come up with, how much impact and how much effort is needed. And for example, for this one, recognizing and funding agri founders, Larry has stated that it's a very high impact. That's why it's here. So from here, high impact. That's why it's up here. But then she has said it will also need a lot of effort. That's why we move. So the more we move this way, it means the more effort that is needed. And we place it around here. And our reason for this is because you're going to need government, you're going to need NGOs to be able to push more. Because we all know, like for VCs, there are lots more they'll be looking at. They want metrics, they'll need a lot of things. But then the government and the NGOs are the ones that can easily push more people into the agri industry, more youth. So that's how we arrive here. Is it clearer now, please?
Yes, a bit, but I'm still, yeah. Okay. Let me try and then.
Okay, so what we'll do now is to make it clearer, let me bring the second one in. That's by educating them of opportunities therein. And what we'll do is we could work on that together so that it's easier. So now I believe you can see the screen. So educating youth on the opportunities therein. How much impact is this? Of how much value? Is it low or mediumly high or very high? What impact would this have in bringing youths into the agri industry?
It would have a high impact.
Awesome. So we put it, so do we put it at the top here or we put it down here? Please guide me. I am your hands.
High impact, I'd say it would be medium effort.
Perfect. So there it is with medium effort. Yes. So there we are. Okay, awesome. So now it's clear to you. Larry, do you agree?
Totally agree with that.
Awesome, then. Awesome. So this is the idea prioritization part of design thinking, and this is how it goes. You have someone moderating, and the team members can give their feedback so that everybody aligns on what is being done. So yeah, awesome, guys. We've done the first one. We have 2 ideas, and we've mapped them out properly. The second one, the second problem was how we might increase tea consumption locally. And what we're looking at doing now is the first thing here, just to wrap it together, is the first mapping we did, the affinity mapping, is on raising awareness on the health benefits of tea. So let's just pick this organized events. I would elaborate it to also put the part where it says we're going there. Yes. So I'm zooming in. Organize more events that highlight and showcase tea value and health. I'm going to be switching. Please, if you have suggestions or so, you just let us know. So yes, Larry, what do you think? Impact to effort.
Health benefit. Okay, I think it will have organized what? Please read that again. I can't see that.
Organize more events that highlight and showcase tea value and health benefits.
Yeah, I think it will be medium impact, in my opinion.
Okay.
And it will take medium effort because some people just like what they are used to. So even if you tell them about the importance of tea, you know, and you do all that, they still, I mean, they are used to taking other things already. You can't just change people's behavior overnight. Otherwise, I think that, okay, maybe some people would be gradually tilting towards that area, but it might not be so much. So let's say medium impact, you know, and yeah, it takes medium effort as well.
Awesome. Wango, what do you think?
Yeah, I think organizing events is something that requires, I would say medium. Organizing events for me requires a lot of effort personally. Put it closer to the right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, true. Very, very true. You're going to need funds. You're going to need partners. It's not easy. So yeah.
Okay. Yeah, very true. Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, we're doing this. We're killing this. Let's move faster so I don't take your time. Better attractive package. Let me just move some. Let's just give me a minute. Let me see if I can grab all of them and move together. We're almost done, by the way. We're almost at the end of this session. So please just hang in there and we will be moving. So this one is for you. Better attractive packaging. Where do we put it?
Maximum effort, high impact.
Maximum effort, high impact. Okay, let's see how we can get it up here. Larry, what do you think?
Better attractive packaging.
Yes.
Personally, I think maybe it might be more I think it's high impact, but in terms of the efforts, maybe medium, because if you're saying better attractive packaging, it means that there's a packaging before, so it can easily be improved upon. So I think it is like medium effort, not extra high, because but I think the impacts will be high. That's what I think.
So I'm looking at a scenario where for the effort, one of the things, the key factors here would be funds availability to actually spend on the packaging, right?
Yeah, but you know that this it says what better attractive packaging means, that there is a packaging already being used. So if you finish the, like, let's say you want in your inventory, except maybe the person has a lot and then they have to incur some losses to make that change. Yeah. But if you already have that and you like make a new packaging ahead of your next packaging, then that should not be that high. It shouldn't require so much effort, I think.
What do you think then? Should we put it a little bit close to this side? Is this side okay?
Yeah, I think so.
Yes, Wango?
Yes.
Okay. So let's put it. We both agree on high impact. Now the effort is what we're a little bit looking at. So next one, Larry, value addition to improve the taste. Or should I, hold on, let me give this to Wango, since she is, in the industry, Yes, Wango.
I think with value addition to improving the taste, I think this one is, you need a level of skill to be able to add value, right?
Yes.
So for me, this would be, quite significantly high impact. I know it would be really high impact, because obviously then you get more customers. But in terms of the effort required, I would put that quite high as well. Not necessarily the highest, but I would put it quite high.
Okay. So Larry, what do you say I put it? Down, up here, or just here?
Yeah, I mean, sure, it's good to see. But yeah, I actually agree with Wango. But I mean, that area is okay. I mean, okay. She said it's not let's put it where the green is.
Okay then.
Around, yeah.
Yeah, okay then. Let's move steady. Package tea into easily consumable forms. Larry, you made mention of this. So we got the idea. Consumable forms. Do you want to take this?
Yeah, but maybe Wango can also come in, because I haven't seen a lot of bottled tea. Yeah. So I don't know what that implication is for, if maybe it's like having to add preservative or something. So maybe Wango can shed more light, because I think it's possible, but however, I haven't seen a lot of packaged iced tea or tea in bottles being sold.
Yeah.
I think one of the reasons why that is because it's a little bit more, it's a slightly different process compared to, the way you would package your tea bag. So really all I've seen is companies like Lipton's, Arizona, who are doing that. And, Lipton's are Lipton's, right? They're everywhere and they do everything related to tea. And Arizona are specifically focused around tea or, ready to drink products. So I think it's fair to say, based on that it's fair to say that it's maximum effort. It's maximum effort and high impact, really, just because it's a completely different model to what, you'd be doing if you were doing it in a different way.
Right.
You're doing it, what you'd be doing if you were doing just standard hot drinks.
Yeah. Let's just split this up, because I know we've gone a little above time. And I'm putting it here. So that's packaged tea, maximum effort, high impact. Yes, businesses need to listen to what local consumers want. Yes, this is important. Larry, I'll let you take this. You're into business. So what do you think? User research, connecting with your users, where would you place this?
I would say it is high impact and let's say low to medium efforts. Or let's say more towards the left, because I think businesses don't do this a lot because, not because they don't have the resources to, or they can't do it, but maybe because they don't count it as very important.
Meanwhile, it is.
Meanwhile, it is, yes,
Yeah.
and it's something that can be done.
Yeah. Okay, then. Okay. And encourage innovation. Yes, Larry?
I think that's a bit vague. So, yeah, it's quite vague. So that's high impact, medium effort, because it's very vague. It can mean anything. Everything we've spoken about is innovative. So either
Yeah.
you take it out or you put it somewhere.
Okay, let me just put it, let's just say, yeah. Okay? Yeah, because it's vague. I agree with that. So we need something that is actually actionable, ideas that are actionable. So yes, now we're rushing. I'm going to go through this quickly so that I don't take much time. Just so you know, once we're done with this mapping, then all we have to do is list the top voted ideas, and then we are done, and we'll call it a day. So thanks so much for staying here. We're on the last part. Now we start with the first one. How do we increase market visibility? I think I should move most of them. Let me just move them quickly. I project, say, the next 10 minutes, if we work quickly, with 10, 15 minutes, we should be done, max. Let's start with the, okay? So the digital marketplace, I think I can add to this, I can take this quickly. So it's of high impact, but then maximum effort as well, quite maximum effort, so that you can also, there are a lot of things to consider when running a marketplace for this industry, especially with the way the industry is structured, with a whole lot of old, should I call them old? Let me say a whole lot of well-established structures that are not very flexible in place. So let's put it around probably there. I don't know if you have something to say to that, Wango.
No, I do not.
Okay. Okay. Value addition. Yes, I think we've spoken on value addition already, right? Yes, we've done that. We've placed it around here. Yes. Online marketing, including social media and other means of marketing online, CRM, stuff like that, everything in respect to that. Yes, Larry?
Yeah, I think that as well as digital marketplace. I don't know why I kept it there, but I would have said you would have made it a medium effort, because, and I think they both work hand in hand, digital marketplace as well as online marketing. I think it can be medium effort and high impact.
Okay.
Because yeah, I mean, it's just about, first of like having the skill, building the platform. It takes a lot, but in terms of being achievable, like compared to the other ones. So that's what I'm saying. Compared to that one, you put at the maximum, you can move it closer to the left.
Okay. Yeah, are they okay?
Yeah.
Okay, I get what you're saying. Better price points. I came up with this. Don't mind me, please don't judge me. I meant, okay, if the prices were much more better compared to other markets, what would you say, Wango?
I think this one is tricky because part of the reason why tea companies set their prices at whatever they set their prices are, you know, to do with, you know, logistics, cost of production, you know, just the operational costs of the business. So I think this one would be, I mean, I don't know. I think I'm keen to put it near the middle.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Although,
So in terms of impact, should it come down? Because would it, a lower price, would it really attract buyers?
I mean, I think it, the key here is who are your buyers, right? So there are lots of different types of buyers. There are the tea buyers who want an affordable product, and there are the tea buyers who want a more premium product. So if my buyers are the affordable buyers, for example, then it's in my best interest to ensure that my operational costs are low so that they can have the product. So I think it's a kind of thing whereby, and that's why I'm saying it should stay in the middle, because I really think it depends on who your end consumer is. Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. Awesome then. Reach out to International Buyers Trade Association and their trade fairs. Yes, Larry. You're muted.
I was muted. I said I think it's high impacts and high efforts, because just even accessing these people, it's like they're not the kind of people you just see everywhere. Since they are usually elderly, like older people that are in charge and all of that. So you also need to even have a network to be able to like even get to know someone that you can really speak to. So I think it's like high impact and high effort.
Okay. Let me see that. We're almost done. Virtual exhibitions and events.
I think that would be very, very high efforts.
Yeah.
Very high, because I don't know if there are virtual tea exhibitions at the moment.
Okay.
But it would be like and then like everybody's used to the physical, having to travel for those trade shows and exhibitions. So that's like that would like require change in behavior. So yeah.
Yeah. Wango, what do you think?
Yeah, so there are virtual tea events. So like the World Tea Expo is virtual, or it was virtual, but I think they're doing an in-person event soon. And that was probably the only one that I've seen that is like this. In addition, and this is the second one that I've seen. So I mean, I think the virtual model is good. Actually, what I have seen are a lot of virtual tea tasting sessions. And those are quite interesting. Yeah, and tea brands having them as a product.
So maybe it can be low, like medium efforts, since it's not so hard to organize.
Yeah, I would even say low effort, to be honest with you.
Low effort, yeah,
low effort, but I think they have quite a high impact.
Okay.
High impact because it's that thing of most people are at home. You gain more customers. So Jennifer the other day was saying that during COVID, most of her customers came from the internet, right?
Yeah.
That's a significant impact. And she was saying that for her, most of her in-person sales pretty much decreased during the pandemic. Is that not maximum impact? From fairly low effort.
True. Okay.
True.
Okay. The last one was crediting the tea industry, the tea origin. Sorry. Yeah.
I think that would be very high effort. It has high impacts on like Kenya, for example, but to start, educating to change that behavior, and I mean it's actually optional for companies to change if they want to, except government enforces. So I mean that would be like ridiculous amount of effort to really do that, I think. But it will have very high impacts in visibility.
Okay. Wango, what do you think?
Yeah, I'm with Landra on that one.
Okay. I place it, Larry.
Very high, like so where the yellow is, that one.
Okay. Hey, thank you very, very much. We've been able to do this successfully, and I must say I'm very happy we did this. And normally in the prioritization grid, what you have here mainly, so we have various segments where you have the no-brainers, the no-brainers, the big bets, the utilities, and yeah, the no-brainers, the big bet, the utilities, and the like. And what that means basically, what we normally focus on are the big bets. These are things that are feasible. You see, if something needs so much high effort and has high impact, then the need for so much effort means it's nobody's doing it because it's a little bit too difficult today. You get the idea? And when it now comes to the big bets, those are the ones that has high impact and has a moderate demand for effort. That means you need to put in some form of effort to do it, but it's actually feasible. So what we're going to do right now, this is a lightning jam. We're not going to go deep into it, but what we are going to do is right now we're going to come here and place some action steps. Maybe I could just put that based on what we've identified in this part. That's what we are going to do. Right now, we're not pushing for the creation of a product. This is an ideation. So we're just going to look at this and come up with some action steps. And from this, I would just love to pick, we're going to do it based on, I think Larry, because she joined back with me. We're just going to quickly pick on some of them to see how we can, based on what we were looking at. That means based on whether they are for involving African youth in agriculture, for increasing local tea consumption, and for market visibility. So to do that, let's start quickly with the first ones. Let's start with, we're just going to do like, just to save time and all, 15 minutes is up already. So we're going to do just for each of them, we're going to do just 2. And then the board will be open for anyone who wants to access it. Welcome back, Landry. So let's start with the one for the bringing of youths into, let's start with the one for youths into the industry. That's, let me read it out once more, please. How might we get more African youths involved in agriculture? And the color code for that is, green. So the first one says by recognizing and funding agri founders. The second one says by educating them of opportunities therein. So what we're going to add here, just the first one, top voted solution is African youth. I'm doing the first one. African youth should be educated on. This is just me speaking my own way, so you get to do the others. It's your own way of speaking, of relaying ideas. African youth should be educated more on the various opportunities in the agricultural industry. Yeah, so that's the first one. Okay, so I believe we have an idea about it right now. The second one says, let me just give an example. African youth, more organizations should identify agri founders and provide support for them. Okay, so now what we are doing right now as action steps is when I'm putting our own suggestions out there. This board is going to be pushed out, and yeah, I can't wait. So now looking at this, I would love, I believe you, let me see. Let me just ensure the color coding is correct. So this is for the last one. So there are no mistakes. That's the last one. In order to increase visibility. So this color is for market visibility. Sorry. This color is for market visibility. We've done this too. So this color is for market visibility, while the other one is for increasing tea consumption. So let me make it this color. Yeah. So let's do this. So what's your suggestion right now? For tea consumption, increasing tea consumption locally, We've had to look at value addition. We've also explored package the teas in easily consumable forms. We've looked at better attractive packaging, online marketing, and listening to consumers. So right now, looking at that, can you just give me your suggestions so I drop them here based on what we have here? Can you do that? Larry, do you want to go first? Yes.
You mean like a sentence?
Yes. Yes.
Based on everything you just mentioned.
Oh, we'll just pick one and make a statement. So the ones we're looking at is 1, 2, 3. Let me give them the same color coding. The orange color coding. Yes. So just pick one and give me a statement. So I put it here. Okay. Yes. Can you see it on the screen? You could just switch to it so that you can see and just say it out. I just want it in sentence form.
And this is from what problem?
Yeah, that's from the problem of increasing tea consumption locally.
Increasing tea consumption locally.
Yeah. So the colors we're looking at is orange. Yeah.
Okay, so I'll say that tea businesses need to add value addition, or need to impute or engage in value addition to their for their products in order to increase, consumption locally. So that's what I
Perfect. Yeah, awesome. So you can look at one more. One go, do you want to go for one? Yes, please.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Hang on, let me just think.
Yeah.
So maybe tea businesses and customers need to have a closer relationship. And the action specifically would be, do you want an action?
Yeah, just put in a statement from, yeah. So let's get.
Yeah, tea businesses and customers to have a closer relationship.
Businesses and customers. Awesome. Okay, Larry, can you give us one more? I think
so we can say let me see.
Oh yeah, next. So
in terms of
yeah.
So I wanted to say that like tea businesses need to put their teas in more attractive packaging.
Yeah. Okay. They should pay us for this. Yes. One go. I believe there's one more there, or one or two more. Yeah. Do you have one more? Another sentence?
Sure. I can go with okay, we've got packaging, we've got attractive, we've got close relationship. Now let me just look. Crediting the tea origin.
Okay. Yes. Okay. So let me write that. And that would be for the other section.
Oh, would it be for the other one? No, sorry. Organizing more events.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, in a sentence form. Yeah, I just need it as an action.
Tea businesses to organize more events.
Organize. Let me just add this and attend more events. Okay, so let's leave that for a while so that we can speed up, and let's go to the last one. That's the problem of getting access to market. And we had come up with some pretty suggestions there. And if you look at them, their color is somehow pink, pinkish red or so. So yes, let's go. If I can get just 2 suggestions, I think we'll be good. Yes. Larry, you want to go first?
Yes. So I'd say like that African tea businesses should, what's the word? Should use online strategies, should explore online methods to advertise their teas.
Let's to explore the use of online media strategies. That's fine?
Yeah.
Okay. And then one go.
Yeah, so maybe this is the one where we can talk about crediting.
Yes.
The so I guess the action would be for end consumers in the bulk transaction to credit.
Okay. So let's see, there should be more credit origin. Final product. And yes, so I know there's still lots more ideas we've come up with, but then to save time, the board is going to be open to those who are able to tune in and watch. And then we'll be sharing this board of ideas on our social media. And thanks so much to everyone for joining this session. And thanks for coming up with these amazing ideas. And we're going to make it a little bit more colorful, and we're going to push it out. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Wango. Thank you, Larry. This was fun. I hope we learned something new. It was nice. It was nice, like brainstorming, thinking together. What do you have to say about this session, Larry? Let's start with you.
Yeah, I think it's an eye opener, because it shows, I'm sure every one of us, since we're all involved in tea one way or the other, even though maybe there are some areas that you have talked about before, but there's like more enlightenment on where we are and where we can be, what we can do. So I think it was a very wonderful session. I totally enjoyed it, like the exchange of ideas. And also what we've come up with, like just seeing the board shows, how much more productive like we can be when we do this more often, and how better insights and ideas we would have. So it was a very good exercise.
Yeah, I think it also speaks to what Wango spoke about, relationship. When you speak, it was really insightful having Wango on board as well, having a tea business, telling us our own ideas, our perspective, and that's really, really lovely. Wango, what do you have to say?
I really like being introduced to a new tool. I like this Miro board. It's something that I'm going to be using with my team. And then in terms of the actual content that we covered, it was good to be able to talk about things that we've been thinking about internally, and things that I have quite strong opinions on, and my team will tell you the same thing. So yeah, this was a really, really wonderful workshop. I do hope that those who you join on YouTube are able to benefit from it as much as possible.
Yeah, thank you so much for joining us. So yeah, that's the end of this session. Just so you know, tomorrow is International Tea Day. and it's going to be packed. We have lots of people coming on board. You also get the chance to hear from Wango as well, who will be in the panel session with other key stakeholders in the African tea industry. And that's going to be exciting. There's going to be talk on sustainability, on the tea industry itself, on innovation and raising investment in the agricultural space of Africa, as well as a tea party. I really look forward to all the sessions tomorrow, and please, you should be there. This board is going to be beautified and shared on social media. If you want to learn more, if you want to get involved in more discussions, sure, you know the people that are on this board. We had Larry, we had Wango of Maison Chai, Larry of Trustee, I myself, Oscar of Trustee as well. You can reach out to us. This board, we can make it accessible to you as well, and we can continue the discussion. This is just the beginning of something awesome. And together, we believe with all stakeholders, from tea lovers to tea producers to export buyers, we can really create this relationship where we can collaboratively solve problems that are being faced in the industry. So thanks to everyone, and have a lovely evening. Bye.